afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Ross Detweiler, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Victor Robles digging in now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Washington, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
From the stretch, and he gets ahead 0-1.
First pitch, 106.
And the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Birdie is there, and there's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Now to the plate, here is Starlin Castro. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. First delivery to him. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Lots of sunshine in the forecast, 83 degrees here at first pitch. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Duvall is there, 2 down.
That is third.
Here now is Juan Soto. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
The 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Nationals gone in order. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Sterling Sharp, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now here is John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, the second baseman, John.
Now here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Same pitch right there. You could tell he measured it, but he still missed it. Let's see if he goes back to that one more time.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Looped over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now into the box, Miguel Rojas. And the pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next to hit is Starling Marte. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. And that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now the pitch.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 to count to Trey Turner. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
That is it. The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So stepping in is Ryan Zimmerman. And now the first pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, Calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Marte finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. And now, Corey Dickerson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Corey
First pitch on the way. Sharp is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. To 1-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Grounded to the right. Oh, look at the sliding stop to first. What a play.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to bat, Garrett Cooper. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
One and 1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Count even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another try at 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So now into the box is Hernan Perez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That evens it up 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
The 3-1, and he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And now in the box, Rhett Wiseman. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here's another 2-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Popped up. Anderson in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Marte. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Batting 9.
Stepping in now, Sterling Sharp, as he sends it on the ground to first. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Victor Robles, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
1-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 2-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The batter, number 13.
Stepping in next, Starlin Castro flew out in his only at-bat so far. First offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's low.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Now batting.
So first and second with one down. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Sharp on second. Castro is over at first with one away. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit. So we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trey Turner is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. And he's safe.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. To second for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 4 and the Marlins nothing. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sinker. 3-2 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
In now, Ross Detweiler. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Standing in now, John Birdie. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here now the 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Up next for the Marlins.
Next it'll be Miguel Rojas. Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Rojas.
He's set and the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down out there. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Starling Marte is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch.
2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits.
Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got honey.
So here is Alex Avila. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1-2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there, and that's the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Hernan Perez. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch of the AB on its way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he falls behind 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
To the plate now, Rhett Wiseman. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing the hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Trevor Rogers will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring. So now to the plate, Sterling Sharp. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He collected a base hit his first time up. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Down the first baseline. One there. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Nationals 4 and the Marlins 1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Adam Duvall as they look to spark the offense and even things
the right
up.
Fielder, Adam Duvall.
First delivery to him. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. This is in the air to left field. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder,
Next to stand
23.
in is Corey Dickerson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And the pitch. Popped up. Perez over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins.
Digging in will be Brian Anderson. Grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles.
The center fielder, number 16.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here it comes. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Castro just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. And Castro's got himself a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Trey Turner is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Swinging a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Now a long throw to third, and this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman. Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Edward Cabrera enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 79, Edward Cabrera.
Into the box, Alex Avila, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Count, the pitch.
Ball. Count.
Hernan Perez will be next. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Full count now, 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Fouled off. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So next to hit is Hernan Perez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover.
Oh, man, as a pitcher, I love seeing that bat go flying out of a batter's hands like that. You just know that you've got him way off balance and way fooled when you see that lumber going flying down one of the baselines.
And it's fouled away. Zimmerman at second. Avila at first. One gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding in now for the Nats, Rhett Wiseman. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 3 runs already home here. Now it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 7 and the Marlins 1. Max Scherzer makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Max Scherzer.
Stepping up is Garrett Cooper. Struck out in his first at-bat.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Scherzer, a 36-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Jesus Aguilar gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Jesus Aguilar.
And now the first pitch. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Scherzer's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, John Birdie.
At the plate now, John Birdie, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2-2 the count. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're down 7-1. Daniel Castano is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Number 72.
Luis Garcia will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On, he pops it up. Anderson might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one. The 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Just an absolute bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. The runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. At the plate, Victor Robles. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. (2-0) to the Nationals center fielder. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next, here is Starlin Castro. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now here's the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And that one yanked just foul. This one's flared off to the right side. Birdie onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're on top 7-1. Jeffrey Rodriguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39, Jeffrey Rodriguez.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
First delivery to him. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Rodriguez, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starling Marte stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Little dribbler up the first baseline. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal.
Right fielder.
Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Adam Duvall is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot, and it's a 7-2 game now. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. To the plate now, Corey Dickerson.
The left fielder.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Jordan Holloway is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training. Jordy Mercer is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Here it comes. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0.
That's ball 3. 3-0.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Andrew Stevenson will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Number 17.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Josh Bell will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 19, Josh Bell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Dickerson going back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Josh Harrison will come on as a pinch hitter. Now here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Nationals 8 and the Marlins 2. Andrew Stevenson will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
This change defensively for the Nationals. Now playing shortstop.
Josh Bell stays in the ball game after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now at first base.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Harper will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Carter Kieboom will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Kyle Schwarber is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Jesus Sanchez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. And it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Castro. And that's the first out. Yasel Antuna is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Garrett Cooper.
So next to bat will be Garrett Cooper. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Number 45, Yasel Antuna.
And now the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. And he puts it on the ground to second. Castro has it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, still 8-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Nick Neidert will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Chad Wallach is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Jazz Chisholm has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman. And stepping in, Rhett Wiseman. He bounced out last time up.
The right fielder, Rhett Wiseman.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Neidert, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte's after it. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 2-1 home. This is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Victor Robles. High and deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And another foul ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Paulo Espino is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Paulo Espino.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Chad Waller.
The catcher, Chad Waller.
Now the pitch. Fouled off. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Ready on 1 and 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wiseman has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Isan Diaz steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Isan Diaz.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Jose Devers will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins, number 61, Jose Devers.
First pitch on the way. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Seared down the first baseline. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Ferrar Encarnacion will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Two out here and a runner at second. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Isan Diaz will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Jose Devers is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Gerard Encarnacion is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Dylan Floro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now is Starlin Castro. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a swinging strike on the sinker.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box, Yasel Antuna. As he'll take a look at ball 1, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
The 1-2. And that misses. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So that'll bring up Josh Bell, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. For his career in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. Comes set and the 0-1.
Count 1 and 2.
Hit hard on the ground to short. He's right there. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Nationals leave one, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Ben Bramer will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Number 59, Ben Bramer.
Wayward Diaz will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the night. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And now the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Magneuris Sierra stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Change up low, 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Jazz Chisholm. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Nats led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sterling Sharp is credited with the win. Ross Detweiler couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.